Pisces, welcome back to the channel. Welcome to your April's reading, and we're going to jump straight into it and check and clarify a couple of bits and pieces for you and what's exactly happening in the month of April. Thank you very much, Spirit. Can we have cards for and energy for Pisces, people? Thank you very much. On this occasion we're going to have three different kind of rows. Pisces, we're going to have a row for the energy the new month brings. We're going to have a second row which will be how can you get the most out of the month of April. And also Pisces, we're going to have a third row, something to be mindful of in the upcoming month of April. At the end of this reading we're going to have three yes or no kind of cards, and I'm going to answer them yes or no, or maybe, just as if I know the question, if it makes sense. Okay, I'll give you a bit of a time. You can also check a timestamp down in the description below this video, and you can just click on the time and it will take you straight into the pick a card moment of this video. But I'm encouraging you to watch the whole video and to your whole reading, as it will be a bit of more fluent, your energy will be a bit more fluent for the later on for the pick a card moment. Can I have a couple of more cards? Thank you very much. Jesus, that was very straightforward. What's happening to you, Pisces? What's happening to you, Pisces? Right, okay, let me just pick up the cards. It just seems that the Spirit is throwing the cards all around the place. Okay. Right. One more, please. Thank you very much. So you've got 9 of water, you've got ace of water, and you've got 10 of water. Okay, so it's very very watery. You are a water sign and you've got water all around you. Okay, this feeling of guilt pops into your reading. Okay, so guilt, and it's like your mind is very occupied with everything what is happening at the moment with you, Pisces. Okay, remember that the compromises are very important in life. Okay, and you just can't. Basically, what I get in here that you had some kind of argument, or you had some kind of disagreement with someone, and you didn't like it whatsoever. You didn't like how the other person behaved towards you, and you didn't like how you've replied and how you've acted. Okay, remember, there needs to be some kind of compromise in order for you to again, I know that you don't want to apologize, and you would rather wait until the other person will apologize to you, but again, there needs to be some kind of compromise in order for you to have this calmness inside of you again. Okay, in terms of the work, it's actually a very good news, Pisces. It seems like you are creating something amazing and something extraordinary in your environment. Okay, and the cards wants me just to tell you that your dreams are coming into fruition, and just stop negative thinking. Okay, or maybe not that much negative thinking as maybe just stop to have doubts about something. Okay, so don't doubt in yourself and in your dream and what you want to achieve, Pisces. Okay, and just self-love and love life a bit more. Okay, and I get in here that you work quite a lot, and you occupied your mind, and it's quite dramatic. Okay, that's what I get. I get this information of you, dramatic. being dramatic. Okay, everything is very dramatic at the moment. So yeah, just slow down a bit. Okay. How can you get the most out of the month of April? Okay, yeah. Behaving in the right way and getting your relationship back on track. Spiritual growth, and use your intuition and a new home. Okay, yeah. So I think there is some kind of move on the horizon. Into the new house, etc. It's in the future. It will be something what will happen. But in terms of that relationship, it's I don't know why, but I get this feeling that someone made a departure, someone made a transition into unphysical. Okay, someone basically died, and you're reflecting about it, or you're thinking about it quite a lot, and the cards want me just to tell you that everything is fine. Okay, that they are fine. Whoever made the transition, they are in peace and they are in a very good state at the moment. Okay, and they want me to tell you that you're very much loved, and they cherish every bit and every minute they spend it with you. Okay, just. Whenever you want to speak to them, just calm yourself down and just ask for permission, or just ask to speak to them, and they're going to come and they will show you many signs, okay, of them being there. Okay, so that's the message from the spirit, and I can see in here that you're missing the other person a lot. Okay, and again, physically it will not happen again, but on the spiritual level, on the energetical level, very much so. Yes, it can happen. Okay, there will be some kind of breakthrough coming into your life, in your way, and it will be a very good news in terms of your abundance, and in terms of your. If you're thinking about another stage in your life, or some kind of move again, or in terms of something much more lucrative, do it, because I think you got very positive cards in terms of the abundance. Okay, and in terms of that frequency. Okay, it's like you know that when to invest, or when to do something which will bring you quite a lot of positives. Okay, but let me just get a bit of more clarification for them first two rows. You've got rebirth, and you've got the 8 of yeah. So if you're thinking about some kind of change, just analyze it, and just analyze it properly and accordingly. Okay, and just look at the facts as well. Okay. It is time to go towards the new, or something new, but again, just analyze the whole sphere of where you want to exactly get and where you want to go. Okay. Again, it's very strange, because it's I don't get this vibe that it's actually referring to your work. I think it's actually referring to your personal life, and your life in a connection with other people. It's like you had some. Again, it's connected to that argument which you had, and then yeah, everything is going to be fine, but maybe at the moment you have to have a bit of a break from each other. Okay, so that's what I get from this row. Okay, 8 of the illusion of being trapped, lack of being confident, and being afraid of making a certain decision. Okay, and then pretty much it's self-explanatory. Okay, you, if you're thinking about moving forward with your life, okay, in terms of the work, okay, then don't have any doubts about it, okay, because there will be good things coming your way, okay. If you're thinking about, okay, if you're thinking about moving house, for example, okay, then there is such a possibility, but just not yet, okay. You would have to wait a bit of a time in order to the other things need to click in the background, something which is happening in the background, okay, but it will not happen now, it will happen a bit later, okay. It's either lack of the money at the moment, or lack of basically lack of that wheel spinning, okay. So if you're thinking about move, then yes, but a bit later on, okay. Don't do it now, okay. The third row, something to be mindful of in the month of April. Just stop being so attached to the physicality from the money perspective, okay. I can see in here that you've got money, but even if you have money, or even if the money comes to you, you're sort of reflecting on the lack of it, okay. So, and remember, that's not exactly how we build our reality, okay. I'm really true believer in the law of attraction, and if you will start putting those negative kind of belief systems in your aura, or inside of yourself, then more of that will come to you, okay. So just be very mindful that I can see money, and I can see the abundance is there, and you're very secured, but just don't think about the luck, basically, okay. That's what cards want me to tell you. Just don't think about the luck, okay. Be very self-aware of certain situations and certain people around you. Again, don't associate yourself with negative people, because negative people will be bringing you even more stress, okay. Do you know what? I've got this really strange feeling about living with a family, that you want to be cherished, and you want to be satisfied with a family life. You've got certain emotional states. You've got certain materialistic kind of things which you need, and yeah, it's basically the Nine of Water tells me quite a lot about your interaction with other people, especially with your family. I think it's very. I think for the last couple of months, it has been a bit less communication, especially with someone in your environment, like a daughter, or someone really close to you are a bit further away from you, and the card wants me to just tell you that they love you, but maybe sometimes they just don't have, they are not on the same page as you, okay. So you have to just sort of you have to sit down with them and just explain to them a bit more about your feelings, about what you want, and about how everything unfolds in your head, okay. They just basically, they can't see that, okay. But yeah, let me just clarify a bit more with 3 yes or no cards. So just think about the question, Pisces. The first answer is 5 of Wands. I would say yes, but there will be quite a lot of learning during that way, okay. So you have to learn quite a lot, but definitely yes, do it, because this learning curve is amazing, and it will be very good for you, okay. The question number 2, you've got 6 of Wands. I would say yes as well, but just be very mindful of certain people in your environment, okay, if it makes sense, if it resonates with you. And the card number 3, we've got the Princess of Swords. I would say no. I would say just no, because it will not bring you benefits as such, and it might bring you a bit of a headache in the future. Okay, so yeah, but let me just clarify with one more card quickly. 7 of goods, the seed has been placed. A temporary pause in what you do, and you're worrying too much, and pretty much that sums up the whole reading. Okay, I think, sort of to speak, you've got abundance coming your way, and you've got abundance around you. And I think you need to slow down a bit and just calm yourself down as much as you can. Spend time in the nature. If you got some kind of cottage house next to your house, just go there and just relax, and stop worrying, okay? Because there's a lot of worry in your reading, Pisces, okay? But yeah, thank you very much for listening, Pisces, and please check my weekly readings for the month of April and end of March, and the playlist is somewhere in here or in there, in one of those corners. But yeah, thank you very much for watching, and I shall speak to you soon. Bye.